Can you believe I found this Van Gogh art piece out of silk somewhere around close by in Cambridge? I've got some really exciting fabrics to share with you, Italian silks and linens. Hi sewing friends, my name's Karina from liftingpinsandneedles.com. Welcome to this channel that is all about sewing, limitless sewing, and I've been on a little fabric hunting adventure recently. Just arrived from the place I've been to share with you my fabric. I got the information to go to Trumpington from some lovely viewers who messaged me and sent me a poster. Rosenberg and Son is a fabric shop from London. They have a warehouse, but they do a lot of road shows. They go to different cities. And the next time they come to Trumpington is the 1st of April. So I've just been there, the Village Hall, so nice over there. I have filmed everything for you, so let's see what happened over there. And then I've got the fabric laid out all around me here in the park. Even though the days are still sort of tricking me, sometimes it's sunny and I'm like, finally spring is here, but then yeah, the next day is not so great. I can see the flowers blooming everywhere, the trees also, little buds, little green things appearing here and there, and that is boosting my mood quite a bit. Now, why are there these little purple flowers just growing everywhere? It seems like it's weeds. I see it on most of the front lawns. Yeah, so pretty. I actually enjoy taking the bus. I've never been in a country where this is what happens. I usually dread that. But over here in Cambridge, I love it. It's like a little ride and I get to sit on the top and look everywhere and it's so nice. I'm of course wearing something I made. This is the encore skirt from Love Notions. I've got some black tights and boots, just a simple black top under the down jacket, and the scarf I bought in Greece. You know, you might see there's a print here. I like this type of print clashing with the skirt. I think it looks cool. So I have to take a bus to the city centre of Cambridge and then go to another bus station where lots of buses leave to nearby areas, and then take another one, and it's pretty close, like a 10-minute ride or something. Paid my ticket on the bus and I'm going upstairs. Hopefully I get a nice view. It never gets old. So the seats at the front were taken. Oh well, it's still always nice here. So these tickets cost £3, and when I paid, I noticed it was just £1. I'm like, what? And so I looked at this and I think he typed the wrong thing because it says I'm under 16. I'm not under 16 and I don't look like I'm under 16. I told him, he says, that's fine, just take it. So yeah, I'm going for a little bit less. So where am I going, might you think? I don't get out much, but I'm really excited about going to where I'm going, and I've been waiting for ages when I found out that this happens. And what this is that there's a fabric shop from London that comes to Trumpington, which is close to Cambridge, just like further away. They have a fabric show every month, so I've got the dates here, and I knew that it was happening today, the 4th of March. So that's where I'm headed. It's open from 10 to 3 p.m. Let's see what I get up to. I think there's designer fabrics and a lot of variety. What I'm looking for, a very lightweight fabric, because I don't actually know how I'm gonna get everything I have into my luggage to go back to Brazil. So hopefully I'll find something very lightweight. I could have walked. It's about 3 miles, but it's a pretty cold, horrible day, so no. Second bus, I'm the first one up, so I'll be sure to get the front seat. Suddenly we're out of the main city and it got super green. The trees, some of them are blooming already. They are tiny little leaves. And even though it's not a sunny day, just seeing all this green on the trees already is getting my hopes up. I'm gonna be there in about 2 minutes and then I have to walk a little bit. Will I make it? Because I sometimes get lost even with Google Maps. I'm not great at following Google Maps. So yeah, I hope I get there okay. I should be okay. Check it out. Rosenberg and Son quality fabric sale in hall today. Awesome. I can already see people in there and the table's full of fabric. I just went in and asked permission to film and I looked a little bit and so far I've already seen things I like. Check it out. It's all tables full of fabric. Every single one has a tag with a price, which makes it super easy. And I love this. I saw this from outside actually. This is 100% rayon, but with that linen type texture. So it's a little bit more medium weight. I absolutely love that. Amazing. So good to get in a fabric shop and the first thing you see you like is right at the entrance too. Some of the fabrics are made in Italy. Here is a linen cotton with a little bit of lycra. Love the colors here as well. Love that so much. So pretty. Look at this. It's a linen cotton. Oh my gosh, it's got me all over it. I love that dark teal with the red. I love that color combination. There's a bit of orange, which I'm not too much of a fan of, but these are the colors are more predominant. So lovely. Check it out next to me. There's a lot of wools here. I like looking at them, but I know I'm not going to get any because they're just so heavy and so bulky. I can't really carry that. Wool mohair. This is so soft. This wool over here is a Tommy Hilfiger. Only £12 a meter. I'm sure it's not 100% wool, or it might be. Still, I'm not a fan of wearing designer brands that have the brand on them, like to wear clothes advertising like that. It's just strange. But I do love the print. I mean, I love the tones of the blue and everything. If it wasn't just so obvious as there's H's everywhere and the T's are sort of like upside down. If I were to pick one, I would pick this one. It's a type of herringbone weave and it's British pure wool for £24. I think the price is amazing compared to what I paid in Scotland, which was more than double. Amazing quality. There's so much rayon spandex here. The print's amazing, soft, very tempting, especially this one. I really like this one. But I know I'm not going to get tempted because I'm not doing this type of fabric anymore. Check out this pile here. I'm going to rummage in here because the man just told me these are a couple of pounds a meter. So who knows, I might find something in here. I have to squat sort of thing. This table is full of Italian silks from what I can see. Seta is silk, 100%, and there's so much. I'm not sure about the price of the silk. What's the price of these silks? Are all different because I can't find little tags on them. Oh, okay, they won't have.
You've got like designers like Etro, you have something like £45 a meter.
Yeah.
You've got the two.
Check out this silk panel. If you recognize the artwork, amazing. It's about 60 £60. What's this?
This is Primavera.
Primavera Botticelli.
On silk.
Wow.
Tomorrow they'll be coming on the side.
So I know I'm going to pay a little bit for that silk, but it's going to be less than what it's usually costing and it weighs nothing. It'll fit my suitcase. And where else am I going to find that print? Nowhere. It's going to be such a unique top and it's going to have to be something super simple, not many design lines or cut lines because I just want to show that art piece as much as possible. I think probably a dolman type would be the best thing, just nice and flowy. It's a full house. I guess everyone around here sort of knows about this event, but there's so many people here. Okay, Italian cotton and linen blend, Virtuos fabric, fibre naturali. That blue just got me. So beautiful. Nice structured fabric would be great for like a sheath dress. I love this color. £16 a meter. Lots of cotton lawn, very flowery, but very soft. I'm not sure what prices we have here. What's the price of these cottons? Just over here on top? Yeah.
14 a meter.
14 a meter. Yeah, Liberty-esque. Yeah, they feel the same. Yeah. Yeah. Same base cloth as the Liberty cottons. It's just different prints and £14. I think that is a steal. I'm going to see if I like a print here. I think I figured out what types of prints I like and the ones that I don't like that much, and it's changed over the years. But basically, I'm looking for prints that don't have too many colors in them. So if one has like 10 colors in there, I'm probably not going to like it. But if it's something more neutral and not that much color difference, then I think that's what I'm most drawn to. So a good example is this one. Is a cotton, navy background with tiny flowers, but basically it's just beige and navy in general. For example, this one here is just too many colors, yellow, blue, red, green, beige, too many colors, too many colors. It's not that I had ever thought about it, but I just came to that realization. It's the same as that one. So many colors in there. I end up being drawn to this one. Even this one would be okay-ish because although it's different colors, but they're all in the same tones, so beiges and blues. This in the color department would be okay, but then those umbrellas to me look like eyes. I'm making my own little pile over here. Best thing would be to have like a suitcase and unlimited budget or something.
You'd need a van.
Yeah, like just in like a piece of like just a small area. I'm like, I like that, I like that. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Have you been here a lot?
No, this is my first time here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
But you obviously sew.
yeah, yeah.
Have you got lots of fabric ready to be sewn?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's part of it. I have wardrobes full of fabric. Okay, this is another Italian linen. I don't like the colors. I love the colors. These different tones of teal. Now, what's putting me off are those circles. I guess it's supposed to look like bubbles. You could easily end up with something like that on your bust, and that would be a disaster. And there's just so many circles. It would be quite hard to not have a circle land on your bust. Would probably have to end up in somewhere like that. I mean, it would be a thing to cut it out. And anything with a navy background, I'm always drawn to. Another option when there's circles in the print is just don't make anything for your upper body. Just make a skirt, an A-line skirt or a wrap skirt where the skirt is the main point of the outfit. Simple top, you know. So I think that is going to be the option for this fabric because I can't live without it. A bit sad to go. It was amazing. This little haul full of fabric. If I came with a suitcase, you can do some damage over here. So it was totally worth coming. Amazing. And the guys there helping you and cutting the fabrics were so nice. It's a family business that's been around for ages and they do lots of shows where they go to different cities. So the next time they come to Cambridge or Trumpington is the 1st of April. I've done some damage. Now I'm gonna wait for a bus and go back to Cambridge. I'm waiting for the bus to go back to Cambridge, and this house here has a roof that seems to be made out of hay. I mean, I don't know if there's a layer underneath, but the hay is covered by a net of like metal. I've never seen anything like it. If someone can tell me if this is a common thing, there's even like, they cut it in a way that's decorative up there on the top. I'd never seen a house with this type of roof. Going back now, I had a really nice time. I talked to a bunch of strangers. I talked to lots of women that were shopping about the fabrics. It's just really nice to connect, even if it's a superficial level with people that like to do what you do. This does not happen for me usually. Instead of going home, I'm gonna walk an extra 7-8 minutes to a park because I am busting to share my fabrics with you. This bridge over the Cam River never gets old. I absolutely love my daily walks over here. I'm crossing this bridge at least 2 times a day, minimum. And it's just so peaceful. There's lots of birds in the distance. The houses that have their backyards towards the river here, that would be a dream. And the park, so peaceful. Here we are. I'm gonna try to find a place to set up so I can show you all my fabrics. I love watching the rowers, also never gets old. I've got a little camera, I've got a little tiny magic arm on a park bench right here, so I think I'm pretty discreet. By now, I'm not shy to do it. I'm just doing something very discreet. I'm not disturbing anyone. The river is right there, and over here on this side is just park. This place had a lot of fabrics that the quality was outstanding. The variety was amazing. Not very much knits. I was looking for a Ponte Roma, but I couldn't really find what I was looking for. But the wovens, oh my gosh, Italian silks and linens, and yeah, amazing. And the prices I thought were really good, as you could see there. Compared to what I paid in other countries I visited, this was amazing. So yeah, it was really hard to get out there with just a little bit because I would have bought so much more. I showed you a lot of things that I loved. Of course, I didn't pick up everything. And now that I'm looking at all my fabrics, they're in the blues department. Matches my scarf. So I showed you a lot of cotton lawn. They told me it was the same cloth base as the Liberty cotton lawns. It's just unbranded. It actually feels just as soft and just as nice. And this is the one I ended up getting. It's a really nice print. I love it. It's a navy background with a beige of white, I would say. Lots of wind. I got a meter. It was enough. It was 14 pounds. Compared to the 29 pounds that the Liberty Tana lawn costs, this was a steal. Of course, it doesn't say any brand or anything, but I can recognize the quality, and the quality was amazing. So I did find the prints a little bit loud, you know. Out of all the ones I had on the table, I liked 2 of them and I picked one. So this was so nice. I'm so happy. This is going to be pretty much a woven t-shirt or a simple top. I can get it out of 1 meter with short sleeves. I've done it before. The other ones are Italian linens. So nice. The price was 16 pounds a meter, which I thought was a steal for 100% linen, and for the quality of these, amazing. So I got this piece in blue. I love the flowers. The blue tones are amazing. Look at this. I got 2 meters thinking I have more possibilities here, either a sheath dress or a little shirt with a skirt, little type of set thing. Just check it out. It's just so amazing. Love it. And then the other one, I showed you my analysis of the circles here. I do think about circles and bust placements, same as flowery placements. When I look at a print, I can see the distance between these bigger types of prints and how they could end up right there at their bust height. And it's super unfortunate, and it makes cutting out process even harder. So it's like an extra layer of complexity that sometimes I just don't want to go there. Like matching stripes and stuff. You've got to be in the right headspace. So I picked up this other Italian linen. This time I got less. I got 1.5 meters, knowing this is 100% going to be a skirt. A really nice wrap skirt, something amazing where the skirt is going to be the focal point of the outfit. I love this so much. This is a fabric that I just had hearts all over my face, and there's no way I could have left the shop without it. So yeah, 1.5 meters here, so nice. Then I found another Italian linen. I got 2 meters of this one, thinking a set of some type. I wouldn't want to make pants with these because the print is sort of big. It's all in my head. I can see the set. Little top, little skirt, amazing. Simple, but check it out. This is just so nice. I love the beige tones. Now the background is a sort of petroleum type color. I couldn't describe it. Between a forest green and a petroleum. It's not black, it's not navy, but I love the beigey tones here, and the flowers is just so nice. It's another fabric I saw when I just walked in, and I remembered where I left it because the roll didn't have much fabric on it. And then when I came back to get it, it wasn't there. I had a little bit of a moment. I'm like, oh my gosh, someone took it and bought it all. But no, someone had obviously picked it up and left it somewhere else. I had to rummage and hunt for this one until I found it again. Oh, it was such a relief because it would have been very sad if I would have parted without it. So I sometimes think, you know, if I love something so much, why don't I just grab it and tell the man to cut it for me right away? I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I'm going to think about it. Sometimes it's a mistake. So yeah, I was very relieved to find this. And the quality, I mean, it's just amazing. It's just lovely. I know I'm going to love sewing this. Sewing 100% linen is so satisfying. The seams look beautiful. You press everything. You don't actually need to get up and press that much. You can finger press at the sewing machine and save a bunch of time. Of course, eventually you're going to make it to the iron, but it's not like you have to be worried about pressing that much during the process. And I love that. So amazing. The last one I'm going to show you is this silk, but I'm going to change the angle so I can show it to you better because, yeah, I want you to see the whole thing. Okay, here we have it in its glory. I just can't believe it. I've loved this so much. I even bought a scarf with this print in Florence. It's just so beautiful. And they only had one panel left. I got it for £40. It's 100% Italian silk. and it's amazing. I just can't believe I found something so amazing. So whatever I make, yeah, it's going to be hard to cut into because this is just so amazing. This is what I was mostly excited to find there because it's just one of a kind little panel, you know. I hope this was enjoyable to watch. Thank you so much for your support on my previous video where I announced I was going to Sewing for Pleasure in Birmingham and the Stitch Festival in London. If you want to know more about that, watch the previous episode. For those who want to meet me there and find me easy, because I'm just going to be walking around everywhere. I'm not going to be with any brand. I'm just an independent person who paid ticket and is going there like anyone else. So I'm going to probably wearing a red scarf and a big red bag. So if you see a tall person with a tiny camera and a red bag and a red scarf, it's probably me. Of course, the red lipstick. I think you should find me pretty easy. That's all from me, from the park, and next time you see me, we'll have some sewing. See you soon. Bye.